My faith journey began, I suppose, when I was born in Albany, New York. And then my parents, when I was very small, moved to Auburn, New York. So they tried to find a church. And it took several times before they found a church that they felt at home with, that was friendly and welcoming and paid attention to a new baby. That was important to my mom. And so we ended up at the Methodist Church. First United Methodist in Auburn, New York. And that's where I was confirmed and had my earliest beginnings with Jesus. My dad was very faithful about bringing me to church every single Sunday, which right now I give so many thanks for, because I had a background that a lot of people aren't blessed with. When I was around 10 years old, my cousin died of leukemia. Those years were very hard, and she lived for a while with it, which was very unusual at that time. And that was very, very hard for a child. And they didn't have the wonderful grief programs, which we are blessed with here at Grace, which I hope people, if they need, will take advantage of. Because it is a child going through something like that, it's very difficult and hard to understand. And then I had it happen again when I was in college at Alma College out in Michigan. I lost my best friend out there of a brain tumor. That was very, very devastating at the time. But I think when anything like that happens, it shakes your faith. And you get grounded again. And I couldn't understand how or why this would happen until I lost my husband. And then the fact that these two people that I had loved so much, I lost, gave me greater strength to go ahead when I lost him so suddenly. You know, I became very active in Grace after Tom died. I sort of lost myself in different ministries. I did the praise team and the choir and Stephen ministry and helped out in the office, and these were all wonderful things for me, as well as I had a little part-time job that I did. All these things were people-oriented. My dad, one of the first things that he taught us was tithing, and he was very active. They had a different type of ministry in those days, where they would, during this time of the year usually, they'd have a real big time that they'd go to people's homes and they try to get more money so the church could grow. And he was very much a part of that. So I guess as a little child I would hear these things. And we were always told that by bringing money to the chapel each Sunday, we would be helping children around the world to learn about Jesus. And it was neat. And that started from when I was a little tiny tyke, you know, and that's a good thing. And my parents always gave me money to put in the chapel. I happened to hear this morning the children were, of course, dressed for Halloween. They were so precious, and it's so wonderful. We have a school here, and all the outreaches we have down in Nicaragua, and all over, you know, it's just amazing what we've done. India, Africa, and this is such a wonderful thing to be a part of. It's like it says in the Bible, what you give comes back to you, you know, it's very important. Jesus said that.
How's it come back to you?
In other ways. Sometimes it may not be monetarily, but sometimes it may be through a great kindness or something that you have happened to you, and you think about it later and you think, wow, you know, and you realize the Lord was in that.